Vanessa Guthrie. I'm the Managing Director of Toro Energy. We're an ASX listed company. We've been listed since 2006 with 3 major shareholders, and we have uranium tenements in Australia, predominantly in Western Australia and the Northern Territory. We also have interests overseas in Canada and Namibia. Our flagship project is called Wiluna. It's in the middle of Western Australia. It is a 76 million pound uranium deposit ready for the market. We are in engineering studies right now. We have traditional owner agreements that we are undertaking, and of course we have environmental approvals. The thing that sets Wiluna apart from the rest of the market in Australia is that we are actually permitted and ready to build. Well, those who've been buying Toro stock in the last 12 months have actually been large, major funds. We had RealFin Capital Partners, a fund manager out of South Africa, come into our stock in December 2013 for $5 million. And then, more importantly, in September through to December last year, we had the Sentient Group, a private equity fund, join us with a $20 million investment into Toro. I think what the standout for Toro is that in the last 2 years we've increased our market cap from around $80 million to $150 million on the Australian market. The standout for us in our assets is our Wiluna flagship project. We are the only project approved, ready to go, and the most advanced in terms of engineering and resource studies in Australia. And all we are now waiting for is the time to come back, the market to come back with the uranium price, which will actually make put Wiluna into production. Well, there are internal catalysts and external catalysts for the uranium market. Internally, what the investors should be looking for from us is further environmental approval for the next 2 deposits at Wiluna, and also our traditional owner agreements to be signed off, with value engineering studies to improve the economics of our Wiluna project. From the external world, of course, some of the catalysts are the Japanese reactor restarts, which are underway, and for Wiluna in particular, and Toro, our relationship with the Indian government, the Australian and Indian government, where last year we saw an Australia-India nuclear cooperation agreement signed, and this has opened up a new market that Australia will be able to deliver uranium to in the coming 12 to 24 months. Well, for any investor in this market, in particular in uranium, the uranium market has been a slow and prolonged price depression for some years. I think in anybody who invests in uranium and believes in it, believes in the future of nuclear power, and particularly in its role in climate change. And the advice is really to be long and be patient and be persistent, because nuclear power does have a role, a very strong future role, and it will come back.